Signor Briscoe?
Captain Morgaine, you were right to make for Crab Island first. I commend you on your insight.
Thank you. I think we got more than we could have hoped for.
I'll say. However, the objects raise more questions than they answer.
The statue where I found these items had a plaque.
Was there anything written upon it that could be of interest?
It mentioned rumors of a possible treasure.
I think that's a sure sign we're on the right track.
Papa?
Yes, Morgaine?
Diego?
What?
Why do you hate me so?
I don't hate you, I just don't think you're ready to be put in charge.
My father is the captain. He's never made a bad command decision.
There's a blind spot where you're concerned.
Where do you want to go? Let's sail away.
It's a beautiful day for a stroll on this magnificent island. I shall accompany you in your search for clues.
I'm sure that isn't really necessary, Signor Briscoe.
It sounds very exciting, and I can't let you have all the fun.
There could be dangers on the island.
Then I shall expect you to do everything to protect me from them. Shall we go?
Sancha.
Morgaine, how wonderful to see you, and with such a handsome man alongside you.
This is my client, Signor Briscoe.
What a pleasure it is to meet you, Signor. Would you be interested in taking a wife?
While it is indeed a pleasure to make your acquaintance, I already have a beautiful wife.
Oh, I must say, that is the most gracious refusal I've ever had.
We're searching for the golden turtle. Do you know anything about it?
Should we be so blatant in our inquiries?
Oh, you don't find out if you don't ask. But I don't know anything. I heard some rumors years ago, but took no notice. I'm not one to gossip, you know.
How does she allow herself to lie?
What was that?
I said that I nearly swallowed a fly. Do you know anything about Buckleberry Tanner?
He used to be the governor here, years ago, before the present governor took over. There aren't many people on the island who will remember him.
I'm looking for a gold earring.
I've probably got just the thing on my stall.
Excellent! I'll see you later when you've returned to your stall. Signor Briscoe?
Yes?
Maybe I'll visit the docks of Hollow Island and Netherden.
What a delightfully charming little place. Very quaint.
I've never heard it called that before.
I'm going to wait here and take it all in. You can do all that running around on your own, can't you?
Why, you...
Jolly good. I'll see you back here a little later, I expect.
Of course, Signor. Besides, I wouldn't want you to get in my way.
What?
We don't have such flowers on Bounty Island. It's locked. Uprooting trees would be of no help in my... There's a great range of goods on this stall. I'll ring for the stallholder. Oh no, the bell's broken. Now I can't get the stallholder's attention. I'll have to fix the bell. Do I look like a builder? I'm not putting my hand in there. It could save while my hand's in it. Then I'd have a cement block as a permanent access. I'll have to retrieve the clapper another way. I'm not thirsty. I need to fix the bell before I can... Hello, I'm Morgan Castillo. Are you Miss Brown?
That's right. I'm the governor's personal assistant.
I have one of those. He's called the third mate.
You can't see the governor without an appointment, you know.
I don't want to see the governor. I want to talk to you. How long have you worked here?
I've been here longer than the governor. He was so disorganized when he arrived, but I soon had him whipped into shape and organized his life for him.
Did you know Buckleberry Tanner?
Of course. He was the governor when I first arrived here. Now, he was a real man.
He was a good governor?
An excellent governor. But it wasn't long before his explorer urges got the better of him. He was obsessed with collecting unusual souvenirs. Stones. It was a full-time task keeping them in order.
Those are my keys, please. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Oh, my word, I have indeed. Governor Tanner gave me something similar to look after before he left.
Could I take a look at it, please?
Of course. I've kept it safe ever since he gave it. Oh, thank goodness I'm always so well organized, or it would have gone missing years ago. How silly of me, the chest is locked. Oh my goodness. The chest key is missing. Someone has been interfering with my meticulous organized...
I'll help you look for the key.
I haven't lost it. Someone else has been in here. I'm not neglecting my duties, you know.
Calm down, Miss Brown. Take a deep breath. No one is accusing you of anything. I should find that key for her. This chest looks like it's made from rare exotics. The chest is locked. The key could be here, but I don't... Whoever was stupid enough to order this statue can keep... It's a map of the island. Did you take the key with you when you went home, perhaps?
No, I never take office keys home.
Oh, who could have taken...
Oh, I don't know. I can't think straight.
Is there anything else of value in the chest?
No, nothing of value. Just the broken...
The key must be somewhere in this room. It's the only... The chest is locked. This chest looks like it's made... I've never seen so many keys in... The key could be here. Hello, Sancha.
Hello, Morgan.
Do you have a gold earring? Something plain.
Of course. Pirate special to the blue.
Here's the money.
Thank you. The earring is...
Something fell into that barrel of cement. Do you have anything I can use to retrieve it?
Oh, yes. I have just the thing. A small net. It's yours. For only one doubloon.
Here's a doubloon. Hi, I'm Morgan Castillo.
Vasco's my name. Are you Captain Alessandro?
Yes, I am.
Then it is a great pleasure to meet you, Senorita. Your father is a great man. How may I help you?
You look like a man I met on Bounty Island. Tasco was his name.
Oh, that's my brother. I haven't seen him in years. How is he?
He looks well. Gave me some useful information.
If you see him again, please tell him I said hello.
Signor?
Come now, Captain. Run along and look for clues. We won't get far enough.
Where do you want to go? Let's sail away. Hello, Nacho.
Hello, Captain.
Are you still interested in joining?
Only if you have the earring you promised.
Here is the earring. Now you are a member of my crew.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'll send one of my men to get you when we'll be ready to sail.
Aye, Captain.
I have no desire to... Well, not unless there was... I don't know how Garrett... Hello, Nell.
Hello, Morgan.
I'm afraid I've not seen...
But you will keep looking.
Of course! Where do you want to go? Let's sail... Vasco?
Yes, senor.
Hello, San...
Hello, Morgan.
I got the clapper, but the net is... I need to wash the cement off quickly or it will... Perfectly clean. The key doesn't fit. I'll search around the room for the key to the chest. Wait a second. The chest has an unusual keyhole. Why didn't I spot that before? I'm looking for a key to fit that unusual. Aha! I knew it must be.
What? You found the key?
It's here on the key rack, mixed up with the other.
Oh, how silly of me. But it must be all the pressure. Oh, it is the right key.
What's wrong?
The half disc, the one we were discussing, it's not here. Well, someone must have stolen it. Oh, this is too much. Someone has stolen that broken disc from me. What will I do if the governor finds out?
Why would that be a problem?
It's the shame of not keeping the office secure. Can you help me find the cult?
Very well, but only on the condition that I get to keep the disc if I do.
Of course. The disc is less important than knowing who did it.
Miss Brown,
Yes?
when did you last see the broken disc?
It was about 2 weeks ago. I remember because it was a couple of days before I was...
Perhaps it was taken when you were ill.
Of course. The governor had someone act as stand-in for a couple of days.
Who was it?
The governor didn't say. But it was someone who'd clearly been going through my thing.
If I can find out who it was, I can find... Why not ask the governor who stood in for you?
I can't disturb him over such trivialities. Besides, I can't risk alerting him to the fact that a thief has been in the office.
It's no good. I need some kind of pin to hold the clapper and... That will enable me to fix... At last I can ring the bell. I hope the repair is strong enough.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hello, Percy.
Hello, miss.
Do you know who stood in for Miss Brown when she was ill?
Well, I did, of course. Not that the jumped-up snooty cow appreciated it. All I did was rearrange a few of her things, and you'd think it was the end of the world.
But she doesn't know you stood in for her.
Well, the governor never told her, thank goodness. But he told me about her react.
Do you know anything about a broken disc? Miss Brown says that it's missing.
Well, that old thing. Well, I thought it was some old rubbish and took it away with me. I incorporated it into a mosaic I'm building in the governor's garden.
The broken disc wasn't rubbish. It's really important that I get it back.
I'll allow you to go into the garden then. If you're quick, the cement won't have set yet.
Thanks.
I don't want to get into no trouble with the governor.
Do you know anything about the golden turtle?
I once knew a man, called Tanner he was, who claimed to have found the thing. Completely mad.
Why do you think he was mad?
Stands to reason. Anyone who claims to have found the golden turtle must be mad.
I'm tempted to cut one and place it behind my ear. The half disc is here, cemented in with all the other I can't remove the broken disc. The cement. I need to find some tools to remove it. I should enter the shed if I... This is a kind of gun. This feels like wool. Why would Percy have wool in it? Oh my god! There is something wet in there. Now, where was that sheep? Its wool can... There's something warm in here. There's someone asleep in here. These feel like metal tools. It's a hammer and... Signor Briscoe? I hope he hasn't wandered off and become... At least, his money will be. Vasco?
Yes, senorita.
Did you see a man called Briscoe?
If he's the one that was here a few minutes ago, then I know just the man you mean.
Where did he go?
He went off with Hilary Simpkins and one of his new recruits, but I don't know...
You could have warned him. He's probably in...
I assumed everything was all right. Uncle Eduardo was with him.
He's here? On the island? I've got to find him. And Briscoe too, of course. Hilary recruited some people here?
Well, there was this young man who turned up here some time before. He wasn't from the island, or I would have known him. He was looking for a job. At first, I felt sorry for him, for I had no position to offer. When I realized he joined Simpkins, I remembered the old saying, appearances can be deceptive.
Do you remember his name, or where he was from?
He didn't say where he was from, but his name was Bobby.
Where do you want to go? Let's sail away. Hello, Nell.
Hello, Morgane.
I think I have some news from Bobby. He was on Hollow Island.
Bobby, on Hollow Island? Did you talk?
No, I've just been told he joined the pirate crew. That's all I know.
Thank you so much, Morgane. You've always been...
Listen, Nell. I'll keep looking for him. And if we meet, I'll tell him about your feelings.
Thank you so much, Morgane. You've always been such a good friend to me.
Don't mention it. Isn't that how friends are supposed to... Where do you want to go? Diego?
Yes?
Senor Briscoe is missing. I need your help.
You're the acting captain. You should be able to find him without my help.
I should tell Papa.
That's more likely to reflect badly on you than me.
Briscoe was taken somewhere by Hilary Simpkins.
So? What does that have to do with me?
I can't deal with Simpkins on my own. If we don't get Briscoe back, the ship loses its charter. Please.
Very well. But I'm only doing this for the ship. And the cat.
Thank you. Let's head to... Where do you want to go? Let's sail away. Where do you want to go? Are you sure you know nothing that can help us locate
Yes, I'm sure.
Vasco?
Yes, senorita.
Hello, Sancho.
Hello,
Have you seen Hillary?
No, I haven't seen him. The only person who might know his whereabouts is Nathaniel.
Where could I find Nathaniel?
He should be at home. His house is in front of the...
Nathaniel, it's good to see you.
Is that Morgaine? My, how you've grown.
Papa as well. He's let me take charge of the ship as he wants me to learn.
He must be incredibly proud.
Do you know anything about the gold?
I'm afraid that I've never heard of it.
Have you heard anything about Buckleberry Town?
Wasn't he supposed to have been a great explorer?
That's right. Anything else?
Only that he used to be the island's governor at one time, before I arrived on...
Do you know Uncle Edward?
I saw him years ago, but heard that he'd been lost at sea.
He's been seen on this island recently.
Oh, that's great news. I hope you find...
Do you know where Hillary could be?
I didn't realize he was back on the island. He comes and goes so regularly these days.
Hillary has kidnapped a rich merchant and may also have Uncle Eduardo with him.
Now, just wait a minute. Why does everyone immediately think that Hillary is up to no good? Who am I kidding? It's sure to be him.
Does Hillary have a base on the island?
Yes, but he's never told me where it is. He thinks he's protecting me or something.
I don't think I'm ever going to find where it is.
If anyone knows where the base is, it'll be Diablo, Alessandra's first mate.
You mean Diego?
Of course. You should ask him. He's become very friendly with Hillary in recent years.
I need to have a word with you.
Is that so?
Why does Nathaniel call you Diablo?
Because he's a fool who's scared of me.
Tell me about your friendship with Hillary.
Nathaniel's been gossiping, has he?
So it's true? You're friends with Simpkins?
We drank together from time to time, nothing more.
What about his base? Where is it?
I've no idea where it's located.
I think you're betraying my father's trust in you.
You know nothing. Playing at captain doesn't give you insights into friendships between men. The captain is like a brother to me, and I'd never betray him. I'd sooner cut off my own leg.
Then prove it.
I've done so numerous times. Your father knows where my loyalties lie.
Then prove it to me.
Oh, if it's proof you need, I'll help you find the location of Hillary's base.
It's... Diego, can you get that half disc from the mosaic?
I can't do that with my bare hands. Even I need time.
Diego, will you take this?
Well, it's not my birthday.
Just call it an early present. Diego, Can you get that half disc from the mosaic column?
All right. Watch out for flaws.
Wow, that was impressive. Here it is. It looks like it survived the destruction without any damage. Hello, Sancho.
Hello, Morgan.
Hillary has a base on the island, but Nathaniel doesn't know where it is.
Neither do I. Which means that if it's anywhere, it must be on the dark side of the island.
That's a big area to search.
Don't go there. Fearful things live in that area. None of the islanders ever ventured there.
What kind of fearful thing?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been there. The last person who did never read.
Hello, Percy.
Hello, man.
I got the broken disc back, but the mosaic was destroyed in...
Ah, don't fret yourself. That ugly thing was the governor's idea anyway. I'll tell him it was struck down by the...
Do you know where I can find Hillary Simpson?
Him? We should tie him to the... Find Nathaniel. The two of them were...
Yes, I remember Nathaniel. Hi, Diego.
My big toe's itching. Any...
Hillary's base could be anywhere. I need another clue before I can look. Miss Brown?
Yes?
I found out who stood in for you when you were ill.
The governor's garden.
Yes, he took the broken disc too, but only because he thought it was useless.
Thank you, Morgan. Now I can sleep easy. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation.
2 doubloons. Thank you. Hello, Sancho.
Hello.
Vasco?
Yes, senor.
I'm looking for Hillary's base. Can you help me?
No, sorry. But perhaps I have a clue. Hillary dropped this when he was in the square earlier.
This shell is huge.
I've never seen a bird big enough to lay an egg like that. Perhaps it'll help you find the base.
It... Hello, Percy.
Hello, man.
of putting my hand in. I wonder what kind of shop. I'd love to shake her hand. It's a statue of Milo. Whoever was stupid enough to order. It looks like a crossbow. Hillary's base could be anywhere. I need another clue before I can locate it. The broken disc is missing. Who could... Hello, Miss Brown.
Good day,
As you work for the governor, do you know where Hillary has his...
Why would working for the governor matter?
Doesn't the governor know every...
The governor is far too important to keep track of a little man like...
Have you ever seen anything like this, Miss Brown?
Not personally, but I know of people who have. A few years ago, the governor sent a team to survey the far side of the island. Only half of them returned.
What happened?
The survivors wrote a brief report of monsters that had driven them mad. The governor was furious and tore up the report. But I kept the pieces of torn paper, in case they were important.
Can I see them? Beyond the dark crossroads, we discovered a strange beach that seemed permanently in. We found a strange egg on the dark beach, and when we picked it up to study it, a monster appeared. The monster attacked, and we fled, but in the commotion the egg was dropped and it broke. Such was its fury that the monster killed half the party before the rest of us were able to make our escape. Oh, that's a very short report. If the egg came from the dark beach, that must be where Hillary has his base. I just need to find... I'm certain Hillary's base will... Which is here. I shall... Oh no, the sea's rising and Briscoe will drown. We need to help him.
How? There's no way down to the beach.
Let's find something that will help us. Diego, we can climb.
Very well.
Ooh, now that... Locked. Why would someone build an iron... Senor Briscoe, are you all right?
Thank goodness.
Diego, why are you friends with a man who could do something like this?
No, 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 not the serpent.
What?
The dark serpent will return. We're all doomed.
Briscoe, what are you talking about?
It will kill us. The dark serpent.
He's scaring me. I've never seen anything like this before.
Leave it to me. I'll carry him back to the ship.
Morgaine, you did it. You rescued Briscoe. You're going to make a great captain one day.
Thanks, Papa.
Hey, Morgaine.
I know what you're going to say, Diego. She really makes me proud.
That's not... Oh, why do I bother?
Briscoe's coming round.
I must have had a nightmare. That serpent. Oh!
It was probably the thought of drowning.
Thank you for saving me, Morgaine.
Ugh. And you too, Diego.
Are you well enough now?
I think so.
What about Uncle Eduardo? Did you see him?
What?
Uncle Eduardo. Wasn't he with Hillary?
Oh, yes, it's beginning to come back. Uncle Eduardo was with him, then suddenly took off on his own.
Should we press on with the quest?
What about Uncle Eduardo?
Uncle Eduardo, the turtle, they aren't important. Simpkins took the keys to my house and to my safe.
He must be after your gold.
I don't care about the gold. I'm worried about my wife, Elizabeth. We must return to Bounty Island immediately. Really, Castillo, why are we waiting around like this?
We can't go ashore until the ship is secure.
The ship has been secured at the dockside, Captain.
At last, come. We must save Elizabeth.
Of course.
Morgaine, just a moment.
Yes, Papa?
Take care. Simpkins isn't a man to be trifled with in spite of his size.
Please, Papa, won't you come along and help me?
You are acting captain, Morgaine.
Yes, Papa.
Come, we must hurry to save Elizabeth.
Of course, but we must also take care. If we get ourselves killed in the rescue attempt, we'll never be able to help her.
Very well. I'm prepared to take your lead on this.